Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at the two rebel coins that you should pay attention to. Actually, yeah, let's make them two rebel coins that I'm keeping a very close eye on because these coins have a lot of volatility with them, so there's a chance to make a ton. Either way the price moves, right? So before we get into that, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated to the hottest trends in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXSCrypto, and if you enjoyed the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangeko with 0 at the end. Click this link here in my bio and it will take you to my Telegram channel where I post the trades that I'm taking and my thesis behind these trades. And also there's a ton of stuff happening in the group. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. So if you want to learn more about trading and stuff, make sure to go ahead and join that group. Let's get into the coins, right? I'm talking about two coins. The first one is Celsius, right? Even though Celsius kind of is in a pretty bad place due to what's happened with the founder, I can see that the coin has continuously rallied. Since June June 18, June 19 is when a lot of altcoins kind of faced trouble, kind of from the bottom, which for Celsius, it happened on 12th June. The price retraced 241% on a single day. Hold up, I think this must be, nope, let's forget about this one because the price seems to have come down to 0.075, which could be a mistake. But either way, right, you can see this particular move up here, right? Most altcoins from the bottom on June 19th kind of did measly 100, 150, like except Optimism, which kind of literally rallied 400%, I think. But look at Celsius, right? From July 13th. July 13th was when most of the altcoins kind of saw a massive dip. That's when the CPI inflation, the CPI announcement mentioned that the inflation had exceeded expectations and it was a 9.1%, right? But for Celsius, this coin seems to have rallied a whopping, okay, again, I feel like this could be, what is happening here? Let me check. Coin, the pair, same here, USD bitstamp. Okay, there seems to be discrepancies happening here, but either way, even if you just look at it, right, it's done 468% in just 32 days, which is a massive amount. And even now, you can see on a daily time frame, the price has rallied 27% yesterday and so far 13%. And it looks like on another time frame, it has overcome two important hurdles, right? The first thing is it slipped below this inclined trend line, which is serving as support since 17 June. And it also kind of broke below this horizontal resistance box, support box, uh, on the same day as well. But after that, you can see that the price has managed to kind of recover above this thing here on the 4-hour time frame. You can clearly see that the price is using it as a support floor and trying to go up. So it is showing bullish signs. So let me just quickly clear this off. Right, there's nothing happening. There's a confirmation to long this on a one hour time frame as well. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. So my confirmation on how I'm going to play this coin is there's a ton of equal lows here, but there's also going to be an MSS or market structure shift happening here. So the price is either going to retrace, or this is a good place to long, or if the price goes up above this, wait for a pullback and then long this. Right, now let's go over each of the scenarios pretty on a lower time frame perspective, right? For on a lower time frame perspective, you can see clearly you can potentially long the coin here with the top stop loss somewhere around here. I do have to mention there is an FVG up at here at this point. This should be okay. Cool. So this could be the first trade, right? And you can see the coin actually started dropping from here. So the midpoint is all the way up here. Now I'm not saying it's going to go, it should technically go there, but there is a decent amount of resistance. Actually, this seems like a good one up here. So An 80% upswing is what I'm expecting for Celsius. From a 4 time frame perspective, this seems really doable. But this, like I mentioned, right, this trade is a little risky due to the inefficiencies present down here. So the only way you can be sure if the trade is going to go in your way is you wait for a price to produce a higher high relative to these highs formed here at roughly 1.35. Like once it produces a higher high, wait for the price to pull back and then long this here. So this is the only way you can play this. Either way, I feel like the stop loss could be around 1.09, but if the price does break below this level up here, you can enter another long position at the starting point of this inefficiency, place a stop loss around the last swing low, and then again the target is the same, which is roughly $2.1, or roughly $2 seems like a good place to exit your positions. So yeah, this is the first rebel coin I was talking about. Let's take a look at the next one, which is Atom. Right, Atom has been on a rigorous uptrend with without any massive retracements, right? Except this particular downswing that we saw very recently. And if you use your fib from the swing high to the swing low, you can see that the midpoint is around $11. So if we are playing the mean reversion game, you could potentially wait for the price to either kind of sweep below one of these lows down here because there's a ton of liquidity. So sweeping any of these lows would be interesting, or even if we get a sweep of this, like it would still effectively sweep these lows down here, right? So something like this, a sweep followed by a recovery and a retest would be a good place to long Atom up to the midpoint at $11.8, or we could potentially just book profits around this level here at $11.3. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Atom, guys. These are the two coins I'm going to be paying extremely close attention to. Another L1 coin that has been rallying quite a bit, not as much as Celsius or Atom, but even EOS seems to be doing pretty good if you look at it. Right, from a higher time frame perspective, you can see that the price has broken above all of these important resistance levels and is currently basically undid all of its moves, right? So what's happening here? The price has created a ton of equal lows down here. Down here, let me just take these off. Right, and for now, resistance here flipped into support floor. Boom. We're currently retesting this, right? The price now retested this as it flipped up. So as long as this level holds, I think we could expect a minor recovery rally up to this point here. So on 1 hour time frame, this is how the trade is going to look. Not a great trade, but so there hasn't been any market structure shifts or breaks. So once we get a move above this one, just wait for the pullback along the coin on the pullback with the last recent swing low. Expect the price to go up to this point and retest this. It's a good scalp. Like there's not a swing trade or a day trade, but you can expect the price to produce like a good 1.8 hour trade from on a 15-minute time frame. But again, going back on a higher time frame perspective, there is also a chance that this could be forming a inverted head and shoulders, although the shoulders are not to my liking. So expect the price to go up to 1.49, 1.48 as a recovery bounce. But like I mentioned, right, there's a ton of liquidity resting below these equal lows. So I think shorting the coin here from a higher time frame perspective and expecting the price to sweep these lows is the right way to go for EOS. Yeah, so you're looking at another 15% drop on EOS, mainly because of this massive vertical move that you saw here. The price is currently just retracing. It's undoing its move. The price has moved well below the midpoint of this particular move, as you can see here, and it's currently around, I think, 79% fib. Yeah, between 70.5 and 79. That seems about right. So yeah, inverted head and shoulders play for EOS looks pretty promising than the scalp that I just mentioned. So let's just mark this out as it is. Yep, that's it. It was head and shoulders, 15% drop. EOS could bottom around $1.239. So these are the rebel coins that are showing a lot of volatility in the market, and that these coins are the ones that you should be paying a lot of close attention to. Again, let me repeat those coins. Those are Celsius, Atom, and EOS. Let me give them their own category. Okay, that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know the progress of these trades that I discussed here, please make sure to go ahead and join my Telegram group by clicking on this link here. Yeah, have a great day. Peace.